Version 5.8 livestream finally gave us a teaser to Mare Jivari, and
Wait. I think I just saw something. Is that Bennett's constellation? Why do I feel like the devs are about to drop another lore bomb on us?
it seems that we might finally be getting the true Pyro Archon lore. He was always a mysterious character. In his character history too, we learn that Bennett was found by an adventurer in a place with scorching flames, deafening thunder, and hollering winds. We also learn that Bennett was a child abandoned by the world itself, and that the adventurer saving him was an act of opposing the world itself. The adventurer thought of Bennett as a treasure, and later he would go on to bring him to Monsant, where he would be raised by his numerous dads. Now, with Bennett getting a Natlan skin and his constellation being in top of Mare Jivari, we almost have confirmation that he might be from Mare Jivari. Okay, you know how Bennett is always considered unlucky? In his character story 1, we learn that once they were super close to a treasure, but a geoturbulence occurred and a bottomless chasm opened. He fell into it. Although his injuries were minor, he was never the same afterwards. Wait, bring that back. His injuries were minor? Falling into that would surely mean death. Okay, another one. Hegler had severe diarrhea after he got food poisoned. Here too, he only had diarrhea after getting food poisoned. There is a short story by Gabriel Garcia Marquez named A Very Old Man with Enormous Wings. Skipping past all the boring stuff, the old man brought miracles which were seen as mocking. The blind man, when visiting him, didn't recover his sight but grew 3 new teeth. The paralytic didn't get the ability to walk again but almost won the lottery. These things ruined the angel's reputation. Their disability wasn't caused by the old man, but his presence did indeed bring them luck on some side. Now, I didn't find any correlation between this story and Bennett's story to say that he is based on him or inspired him, but this is the first thing that came to my mind when I read his character story 1. Now, back to Bennett. He is known for being unlucky, but is he really? Now, here is an interesting proposal. Bennett is unlucky, but what if he isn't unlucky but it's his good luck that's bringing him to the unlucky place to reduce the damage? One of the Hangout events where his former team member Royce eats his cooking, the game says, should you say that it was fortunate that Royce said that first? When he goes out to eat in general goods, they're already sold out. Unlucky for Bennett, but lucky for Good Hunter. Sarah said that the fatty who bought it paid so much. It was lucky for Good Hunters. Bennett's unluckiness seems to be real, but only affecting himself but bringing other good luck. Though people have been injured from being with him, they weren't serious. Jack still lived after falling. Roche, after being caught in an explosion, was only unconscious for a few days. In Heckler's case, he only got diarrhea from food poisoning. All these 3 cases would probably have still happened if Bennett wasn't there. Him being there just saved them. We all know Klee. She's bound to explode bombs no matter how much Jin intervenes. The old man with enormous wings brought subtle blessings in misfortune, and Bennett is doing the same. He is being pulled into bad situations to give subtle blessing in misfortune. Royce would have probably been stuck in that ruin himself if Bennett wasn't there. It was an A-rank ruin, and Royce is just an annoying NPC. When he can't get the item he wants from the general good shops, he helps others because now people know that the item is just a rumor. He finds all precious chests filled with a single vegetable, but due to that, there are no monsters around to fight. The argument between Bennett being lucky or unlucky can go for long. This is basically a paradox. If his appearance is in unlucky spots, then we can say that he is unlucky. But then again, his good luck might be dragging him to the unlucky places to reduce the devastating result. You can pick either side of the coin and both sides will be right. But I don't think that's what we should look into. It's not the thing that matters. What matters is how the whole luck thing will play out into his future, how it will shape his character. In the entire Hangout event, people said there are 2 good endings for Bennett. One, Royce getting poisoned, and second, actual lucky ending. And in the storyline summary, the lucky ending is in the last. Though how much Bennett gets unlucky, it will work out in the future. No matter how much Bennett falls, he will always get back up. He will get lucky in last. The game itself says that despite how much unlucky he might be, there will always be times when luck is in his side. Let's get back to the old man with enormous wings. His reputation was ruined, but he was saved. He was overshadowed by the spider woman who turned into spider because of her disobeying her parents. Unlike the old man, Bennett is reducing the effect of unlucky by being lucky, and unlike the old man, he won't be replaced by someone who didn't obey their parents, but someone who did and was loved by them, the man being himself. In the good ending in Hangout event, the game says that perhaps it was your goodwill. that allowed you to snatch hold of some good luck amidst all the misfortune. Currently, the people who hate Bennett in Munstead because of his misfortune outweigh his good willers. Is that even a word? He is now coming to a summer event in a place near his birth, and what if it is the place where he gets all the goodwill? Summertime represents warmth, joy, and togetherness. He will enjoy the time here and begin the second phase of his life. Currently, there are theories about two Mare Jivaris. What if it symbolizes the two phases of Bennett's life? First, where he is thought to be unlucky, and second, where his luck shines. By luck shining, I don't think we will get treasures after treasures, but when the effects of Mare Jivari impact other places, or when we go there, I think Bennett will be the one to save us, and from there, we will see Bennett's transition. People will think that Bennett was the reason destruction is upon them, but when he saves us and things start working out, the new phase of his life will finally begin. Bennett feels bad because he thinks that his bad luck brought other misfortune. He might feel that he needs to sacrifice himself to save others. He always says that death is a good thing for an adventurer, and he might find salvation in the process of sacrificing himself. That will be when his good luck actually shines, and he ends up protecting people that blamed him for misfortune and somehow survived himself. Bennett's entire character has been focused on him being unlucky, and him trying his best not to get disappointed because of him. His character arc will come full circle if it ends with him being the reason that people are saved from any inevitable natural cause. The people that once hated him will start to thank him, and he will finally be able to live a free life, free from all the guilt. As the adventurer said, he was a child abandoned by the world itself. Now, he will challenge the world that abandoned him and become the child that is wanted by the entire world. That was all about Bennett. Genshin Impact has a roster of characters. Watch this video where I terribly explain every character's lore in 10 words or less.